Starting at one guard from Columbus, Ohio, he ranges between 5'10" and 5'11". This man also holds his middle school record for most points scored during warm-ups. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Mo. Next up, starting at two guard, he used to protect college quarterbacks. Now he protects your money. Standing at 6 feet tall, representing the land, B.A. Last but not least, the big man in the middle, standing at 6 foot, making his podcast debut and wrecking local Cleveland Rec League basketball games. Ladies and gentlemen, D. Wood. Brought to you by the Embrace the Turn Up Podcast Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 2, aka the Young Bull episode. You guys see what I did there? Young Bull, Colin Sexton, number 2. Yeah. Yep. Everyone, welcome back to I-71 Fast Break. It's your boy, J-Mo. I'm going to throw an alley-oop over to my guy over in the corner, B.A. Oh. B.A., say what up to people.
Caught the hot potato. What up, fellas? How y'all doing? Excited to be here. And I say episode 2 for Kyrie, ? But I'm going to toss my oop over to my man in the middle, D. Wood.
What's up, everybody? Ready to talk some Cavs? I'm excited to be here with J-Mo and B.A. And let's get this thing rolling.
Let's rock, man. So, Dave, man.
Dave, why don't you start off your thoughts, man? Since you were so positive in the group chat on Friday night, and I had to simmer you down. Of course, I was like 6 Miller Lights deep after I was yelling at you in the group chat, but that's all right.
Man, my frustration is I got to start off. Everybody wants to praise JB for this season. I'm going to throw a curveball here. I think he has some learning to do, a lot of learning to do. And I don't think he deserves full-on praise yet. I'm going to give you some stats. The Cavs have lost 18 games this year when leading by double digits. And I think that comes down to, yes, it's a young team, but that also is in-game adjustments are lacking. As for the Cavs, like, why didn't we ever blitz Trae Young and double team him? We didn't do it enough that whole game. It was frustrating to see. And then my other takeaway from that, I'm not a big Okoro guy. Just like I can't do it.
Shocker after last week's episode.
Yeah. Shocker. That's a shock.
Right.
Sure, that's a shock to all the listeners.
Yes, yeah. I mean, 22 minutes, another whopping 6 points, 0-1 from 3, 2 of 3 from field goal, 5 rebounds. And if he's supposed to be this showstopper, he gave up 38 points to Trae Young. So.
Yes, he did. As I look at the box score here myself, D Wood, I can't argue with that considering he had the second worst plus minus stat on the court, next to our guy Rajon Rondo, playoff Rondo, as we were coining him. So egg all over BA's face and then some on that selection. I'm glad they didn't listen to me or don't listen to this podcast. I definitely wanted Rondo to start last week. But to unpack what you just said there, D Wood, the biggest thing, your criticalness of Coach Bickerstaff. I'm gonna disagree with you, man. I think that, and we can get into this a little later as we talk about the season, but I think he over-delivered, man. He under-promised as far as nobody expected this from them. I mean, I think we all in the middle of the season thought that they'd be at least like maybe a 4 seed because they were like top 4 in the East for a while. But so I get your disappointment there. But overall, me as a Cavs fan, and considering like I blew this team off to start the season, and I started watching like November, like intensively, I'm not mad at it. But that was the biggest thing you said that I was just like, whoa, JB, what did he do? But yeah,
I just think
what about
he
you,
lacks.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good, D-Wood. My bad.
He lacks in-game adjustments. Like Kevin Love only had 10 minutes. I know he was worried about Kevin Love in the pick and roll. That's probably why he didn't play him on pick and rolls against Trae Young. He probably was worried about him defending that. But I think you got to play him more than 10 minutes. He's one of our best scorers. Like I said, the best 3-point shooter on his team. When he's hitting, it's a different team. I would have loved to see him get more of an opportunity. Like I said, they blew 18 games this year. That's a lot when by double digits, 18 games. I feel like that's just part of the lack of like in-game adjustments, in my opinion. So, like I said, like you said, it is an overachieving team. So like I said, we were all shocked. Every Cavs fan was shocked. So I mean, I'm not gonna harp on him too hard, but I definitely think he has room to improve.
No, I agree. I can't be mad at that. I think this just shows us our level of expectation as fan. You have a very higher expectation than me, so I can't be mad at your level of what you expect. Especially as we are now a winning city since we have a championship under our belts that we got a few years ago. We got expectations are higher than they used to be. You can call me old Cleveland, I guess. Sorry, J-Mo. I want to hear your take on what D Wood said.
So we won 42 games this year, right?
44.
44. Yes. Okay, 44. 44. That's, I think, the most from a Cavs team that has not had LeBron James on it, if I want to say correctly.
Yes, probably since Mark Price days or something like that. Yeah.
Mark Price. Yes, my boy Mark Price. So, very happy with that. Also, D Wood and I saw a Cavs game together. We saw them play the Portland Trail Blazers. And at that time, I knew this team was something special. Just the way they got up and down the court. Now, granted, we had a healthy Colin Sexton and a healthy Ricky Rubio at the time. But I just knew this team was going to be something special. I didn't think they would collapse like they did at the end of the season. But I thought a 4 or 5 seed definitely was in the cards. But again, I'm very happy, over the moon with 44 wins and a possible lottery pick. Because like D Wood was telling me today at work, if we don't get called at the 14th pick, jump up and down in celebration because we're going to get a private lottery pick, right, Dave? Is that what you said?
Yes. So the Cavs are in the lottery. They have a 2.4% chance of jumping in the top 4. They can only get picks 1, 2, 3, 4, or 14.
Yeah. Interesting. You said 2.4%?
To land in the top 4. Correct.
Oh, it kind of sums up my high school dating career right there in a nutshell. 2.4%.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Telling me there's a chance.
I could be wrong on this, but I think the Cavs were 14th best odds when they got Kyrie, when they landed at number 1. So hey, maybe we get a little bit lucky again.
I was
our way.
I was gonna say, and I don't even think that was the Cavs pick. I think that was one of the Knicks picks from that Baron Davis trade that they made.
Yeah.
That's how Kyrie got here. So no, you're right, and that's exactly when you said that 2.3%. I was like, oh, I feel like that's happened in the past. So yeah, you sparked my memory on that one. Yeah, that is how we got the former number 2, now number 11 in Brooklyn on our team.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brooklyn, how about that crazy game 1? And I think game 1 the other night. That was nuts.
That was nuts, man. But by the way, I just want to coin this as a phrase. Jason Tatum is a stone cold killer. Not a killer, killer.
He graduated to that this season.
Yeah.
He's that guy now.
That man is, from what the kids these days, he is the closest thing to Kobe Bryant. What we have right now is Jason Tatum.
Go Duke.
Yeah.
Wow.
In my eyes.
Statement.
Tatum is he's smooth, man.
I feel you. I mean, I don't know, man. When you got guys out there that I think a Ja Morant reminds me more of Kobe than Jason Tatum. Like as far as just the aggressiveness and just that relentlessness, that I don't give a F mentality. That Tatum has it in him, but I see other players like I said, Ja Morant just got that dog in him. Early. He's like 3rd year in the league, I think. But what you gonna say, do it?
I think if we're talking by comparison, the closest to Kobe be Devin Booker. I think they have a really similar game. Bucket getters, go get a bucket. I don't know if he has the killer mentality as much as Kobe does, but I see a lot of similarities in their game.
Yeah. So I completely agree with what you guys are saying on both of those, but I'm talking like not young Kobe. I'm talking like older Kobe, the wiser Kobe that we got, the 2-4 Kobe, not 8 Kobe. I'm talking 24 Kobe. Just that stone cold killer instinct. That's what Tatum reminds me of so much. But I'm gonna get off my Tatum for MVP soapbox.
What is this, Boston? No,
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a big Tatum fan. I love Tatum, man. So
I mean, you and you Dukies. I can't.
I'm not a Duke fan, so don't put me in that. And you're gonna just
I know D Wood's a big Dookie, so I just figured like you Dukies hang together. So
no. BA, don't make me drive up to Cleveland and Will Smith your ass.
Oh no! If you're gonna drive up to Cleveland, you better do more than slap me, J-Mo. At least take me to dinner first. But no, man, that game was fun to watch. I didn't cut it on till the second half when I saw the internet going crazy about it, and that fourth quarter was something special. But all I gotta say is there's nothing like NBA playoff basketball. And I love the March tournament because it just shows that how far like a team nobody thought anything about could do something. But the NBA playoffs, man, like guys are actually playing defense. They actually care. They want to win. They want the cred. It's fun to see. You don't see that often in the pros, draining through the regular season and just droning, I should say, through the regular season. So it's fun to watch. But I'd be damned if I didn't say it hurt to at least see our Cavs take that L instead of the Hawks. But to that point, Dave, you were in the thick of it, downtown Cleveland, Friday.
You were in the streets.
Yes,
sir.
The streets, all over. So tell the people about your time downtown, kicking it before and during and after the games.
So yeah, I went down there. The city's popping. It was Guardians opening day. Cavs.
hey.
Cavs playing game. It felt good. The atmosphere was electric. I was down by the Clevelander, the Thirsty Parrot. I mean, I could barely get a drink. It took forever. So I bought 6 Bud Lights when I went out. I said, I'm not going to walk back and forth. I'm just going to walk around with 6.
Veteran move.
Then I went to around corner alley to watch the game. I was drinking some vodka Red Bulls, and then ultimately ended up just drunk and sad. But it was definitely electric down there.
Also the story of my high school dating career, drunk and sad.
That's I mean, hearing you describe it like that, D Wood, it reminds me of like before, like when the Browns like used to really suck the Hugh Jackson days, for example, when you go down to the Muni and pregame and everybody's so excited and so fucked up and wasted, and you walk into the stadium and all the life is sucked out of you, and you're like, Jesus, it's 12 o'clock and I'm already like hungover from the parking lot. Like, not a fun afternoon. So you hear your drunken sadness just took you.
It was electric leading up to about the fourth quarter though. I mean, shit, dude, halfway through at halftime I was like, holy fuck. This the Rocket Mortgage is rocking. I could hear it on TV. It was awesome.
Yeah, bars going to see.
Bars going crazy, and then all of a sudden, they just start chipping away, and that bad third quarter happens, and then you're just like, fuck.
that Trae Young coming alive, because they held him down and they locked him up in the first half. So I was like, if we can just keep that going, where he only has between 6 and 8 points this second half, we've got a shot here. But Ice Trae had to come out, man, and boy, let us have it. Nobody can guard that guy.
No, and they didn't blitz him enough though, and double team him enough, in my opinion. That's just one adjustment I wanted to see JB make. Yeah. Because I've been watching the Heat Hawks series, and they've been doing that a lot, and that's why he had his worst. He only had I think, if I'm correct, I think like 7 points the first game,
6,
and then he had
like 6.
Then he had a career high turnover in the second game with 10. So they've been doing a pretty good job on him.
Yeah, that guy in Miami, Jimmy Buckets, he knows how to play defense, man.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He's defensive specialist for sure.
And he's not like a Coro. He just dropped 43 the second game. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Dave, I just want to touch base on something here really quick. So you said you were drinking Bud Light. You then went to the corner alley and drinking vodka Red Bull.
Yes.
God bless your stomach, young boy. God bless.
I was about to say, man. That's a lot of different liquids going in you.
PA guarantee if that was you or me, one of us would be carrying each other out of that bar.
Oh yeah, or at least I know, like that bad
over my shoulder.
Right. I used to, man, ladies and gentlemen, I used to get after it back in my day, but BA can't do it like that anymore. I need a day off from work, even if it's a weekend. Like if it's Monday and I do that, and I need a day off, coach. So yeah.
Shit. Man,
I can't even blame you. Right.
Beer capital of the world, man. My poor liver was like, well, you got to water down. Where's that Miller Lite following it?
Yeah, J-Mo, for the record, folks, went to watch his team up in Milwaukee. His girlfriend, his family's from up there, so